so excited to be holding the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. Oh my gosh, you've seen it. You've seen it. Look at these beautiful everyday colors. I love that you can just wear it for any occasion. Something like this, something smoky, something green, something blue, something pink, something gold, purple, everything. Everything you could want, for the most part, is in here. This palette is amazing. Some of the mattes don't perform as well as the shimmers, I must say. However, I do overall really like this palette. I'm going to be using it today. I use the greens on the eyes. I don't know, I didn't watch anyone's tutorials yet because I didn't want my opinion swayed really, or I didn't want like to look at all of these different looks and almost like copy a look because it's in my head because I just watched it, you know? So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you in and we will go ahead and get started. All right, so let's get started. I cannot believe I have this palette. This is phenomenal. We've been waiting on this collab for so long. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with, I don't remember the names, so I'm just going to point to the shades that I'm going to use. I'm going to start with this one just to start off the crease. I'm going to build up the crease just a little bit. I kind of wish in this palette that there was a color similar to these two, but not a shimmer, but not quite this dark. I feel like there's like just a shade missing there. That is okay though. We will work with it. Next, I'm going to go in with this shade right underneath it, and I'm just going to go again right underneath it, just like in the palette. I think these colors look really great together. A lot of these colors look really great. She chose a great selection of warm shades that suit the palette so well. Next, we're going to go in with this shade here. We're going to be focusing on these three shades, this green color, this matte deeper green that suits these two colors work together so well, and then this brown right here. So we're just going to use a little bit of that just to kind of get ourselves started for this kind of smoky eye look. Just take whatever you have left on the brush and just bring it in. We're just going to wet our brush really quick with some MAC Fix Plus. And then we are going to go in with the first green, the shimmer color. And then we're just going to use this one and that's it. So I mean, although I am using like 5 different colors, it's very basic, very simple. Anyone can do this, and it's working with color, and it's really easy. So we're just going to dip into the color. It's so beautiful. Look at that effortless look. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to use this dark matte green shade here, and we're just going to work this into the outer corner and the edge of the eye. Just start by patting it down and then just kind of sweeping it closer inward and blend it out. I'm going to bring it up higher. I just feel like I want it to go a little higher. And I'm going to start bringing it in over this color just to give it that smoky eye nighttime look. If you want to make this a cut crease, you're more than welcome to go ahead and use concealer and then put this shade over it and make it more of a cut crease. I just wanted this to be an effortless smoky eye. You can just place the color and you just blend however you want. Then I'm going to go back in with this. I'm not going to place any more product, but I'm just going to use this to help blend the colors. I think the reason that I like these colors so much is because I feel like it was so not expected of this palette for her to add these colors in. They're not very common, I feel like. I don't have a lot that looks exactly like this. That might just be my opinion, but I just don't have a lot of colors. I have a little bit like more of a blue tone, but not necessarily these exact colors. I really do like these colors, like the mattes. I'm sure in the 35O you can find like a lot of the similar colors, but I just feel like in a lot of the palettes that, especially that Morphe has, I feel like they have like purples and like just basic neutrals, warm neutrals, and then they have that like bold color palette, but nothing like this. Honestly, I'm getting interested, so I'm just going to basically just add like a tiny drop of this black towards the end, just to deepen that shade even more. And that is it for the top part of the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my face makeup and I will be right back. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to be finishing off the eye look, the under eye. So I am gonna go ahead and start by using this bronzy orange color here underneath the eye. I think it's really pretty, and I think it would look really nice underneath here. Kind of like mimicking this top shade up here, but just a little bit more. It's beautiful. And now that we have that down there, I'm going to use a tiny little bitty brush like this, and I am just going to go in with that same dark green shade and just kind of go over the top of it to kind of still get that green smoky eye color. Jumping back to the face, I'm going to go ahead and use the other Jaclyn Hill palette. This is the Becca Jaclyn Hill face palette. And I'm going to go ahead and use like a mixture of these colors for the blush, and then I'm going to use Champagne Pop for the highlight. I'm highlighting the inner corner of my eye with this shade also. So I love how this was supposed to only be like a few shades, and then I ended up working with a lot more than I originally planned, but you can make it as simple or as extravagant as you so desire. The last thing I'm going to use is this Vivid Hot Lacquer in Charmer. The final thing I'm going to do is apply these Double Up Demi Wispies to just complete the look. So this, you guys, is the finished look. I am so happy with it. I absolutely love this look. I just think it's so beautiful, and I'm in love with these colors. I never thought I would be so in love with these colors, but I am. I'm so glad that this came out so well. So please leave a comment down below if you have a video. I will watch it. If you have this palette, if you like it, if you don't like it, give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.